Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to be back here in front of the lens talking to you guys. Oh, it's been a minute. Today, I wanted to share with you guys a life update, where I've been, how things have been going, how we're transitioning as a family of five. What are we doing when it comes to homeschool, what to look forward to, and if you'd like to hear more, then let's get started. Hey you, did you hit that play button for the very first time? Well, welcome to the channel. I'm Tasha. This is Tasha Pivots, where we talk about all things mamahood and homeschool and how I'm pivoting through this journey. And it has been a minute. So if you are new here, I have been on hiatus since about the beginning of February. I just gave birth almost a month ago to my baby boy, our first and only son. Yeah, that is the big thing. Like, we've just been really just being present with the fact that our son is here. Transitioning as a family of five has been beautiful. And I first and foremost just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to all of you who are new. And I noticed we've got a pair of friends here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you and I appreciate you for taking the time to come to this little corner on YouTube and watching my channel. It's good to be back. It's been a minute. And yeah, our journey of birthing our son, and he actually arrived in mid-March. His name is Theo Alexander, and he is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm excited for him to continue to grow in this family, and just seeing how we all just kind of, this crew of mine, we just continue to grow and blossom. So where have I been? That's where I've been, giving birth, and then taking the time to heal internally and externally, and just being, like, really just learning the word to be. Usually we say be still, but really just be. I don't even need to be still. I could be moving, but just be. And that's where I've been right now. And Theo Alexander, again, arrived in mid-March, and I have an entire birth story that I wrote out in my blog on Spoonful of Hope over on tashapivots.com. I figured that was the best place to place all of my thoughts, and just write out the process in which Theo entered in this world, and the beauty of it. There's some behind the scenes photos, some never before seen photos that are of him. I think it was a particularly beautiful place to put there instead of here on the channel. So if you are interested in that, if you want to know my birth story, you want to hear all the details, go ahead and check that out. I'll link it down in the description below. Again, it's Theo Alexander, A Birth Story on Spoonful of Hope. And I appreciate, again, all the love and support for just my journey through this pregnancy, because it definitely was a roller coaster, a whirlwind, and it took me out and brought me back. And I'm just so glad to be on the other side of it. I'm grateful for the journey of being able to carry full term, and also to have him arrive in the world the way he did, because even though it was very quick and crazy, and you again can read that over on the blog, I'm just so grateful that the Lord saw fit that I could parent another child here on this earth. And it's been a beautiful scene to see Zoe and Josephine love on Theo and just be so enamored by him. And you never know what the situation or the room and the environment will change when there's another human being being added into the fold. And I'm just know that that's God written all over it, that they have just been loving on him and enjoying him, and they're obsessed with him, wanting to be a part of all the little details. He's got basically three moms instead of one, and it's been beautiful. I'm learning to have grace and patience with them in their journey of entering into sisterhood for our middle, as adult or big sisterhood, and then even for my oldest, who's now a big sister times two. And she's just been a champion and really just so supportive, and it's been amazing. I'm so blessed. And so is the husband. He's been great, and I'm just grateful for the family that I have. So that's what I've been doing, guys, just really being still and just being, not being still, but being. We're so used to saying it. And through that, it's just been like healing, movement, being present with my kids, trying to drink lots of water, and go through just the postpartum shift that your body goes through, and your internal body and your mental and everything. I'm doing really well, resting when I need to rest, asking for help when I need help, and not rushing it. And I'm just grateful that I've been able to have that time and that space. And then with homeschool, we took in a significant time off. We took about 3 weeks off due to the fact that we were looking at the estimated due date of when our son was going to be born to when he actually was born. And so we had it all planned out that the girls would be on spring break when my mom came to visit. And even though I didn't go into labor while my mom was here, she was able to be a part of so many moments with the girls. And we have fun pictures and experiences and things that the girls got to do with my mom, which was such a blessing and such a healing time for me, because this was the first time she was present. So it was so beautiful. And be able to go to doctor's visits with me and, all the things. And so we had that. And then we just started back with school. I would say it's already been 2 weeks. Like, I only took about 2 weeks post baby to like kind of get in the rhythm and trying to sleep, or what does it look like and how are we going to do this. And schedules have shifted. I now do school sometimes in the afternoon. I have scaled things down, which I shared with you guys in the beginning of the school year, or not even beginning of school, the beginning of this year, 2022 year, that I was going to scale things down because I wasn't sure how everything was going to adjust. So what does that mean? That means that we went down to main core subjects. We're just doing math, we're doing literature. They do some handwriting, and then we do science and nature once a week. Which is really just me doing a more narrative reading, and then them getting to do some research and coloring activity. And so that's what we've been doing. And Zoe's working on her papers and her compositions and her grammar mechanics and her literature. Josephine is head on in preschool. She's got her numbers down. We got the alphabet down. We're working on sight words. And I'm being gentle with them and gentle with myself through this transition. And even if you're not had a child and you need to do that, hey, if you need someone to give you permission, I'm giving you permission. Scale it down, do what you need to do. Your kids are not without. Whether that's doing a bunch of crafts or they don't do any crafts at all and they're just doing main subjects, and then you're allowing them to play and use their own imagination throughout the day, they are getting what they need. And so that's what we've been doing. And with schedule changes, Zoe's still doing piano, and that's been beautiful just to see her continue to master her craft there. And so that's what we've been doing. We've been showing up to the table at least 3 to 4 times a week, and doing some school, studying, working on our core subjects at the table. In between naps or even in between feedings, I'm still present with them. And then I let them have the rest of the day. And that may look like tablet time, and doing some activities on there. There'll be some independent reading happening. So I can't wait to share with you guys what we've been reading, because we've gotten back into our rhythm of read alouds and even independent reading, which is really nice. I miss reading. I actually feel like that last month of pregnancy, I just was like, only had enough exertion for the book that I was doing with my lowly veil, and then that was it. I didn't do much. So it's been nice to kind of get back on there and get back in the rhythm of just enjoying a good book, also having my Bible time, also having my Devo time. And so, yeah, that has been the motion of our family. And I'm excited. So what's coming up, I'm going to be sharing with you guys again what we've been reading. I'm compiling a list of what we are looking forward to doing in our homeschool for the new homeschooling year as we wrap up this. We're wrapping up our third quarter, going into fourth quarter, and wrapping up this school year and really focusing in on those core subjects, making sure we fully understand them before we progress to the next stage. And I'll be sharing kind of what does that look like? What tools and things do I do to prepare my children to be ready to say, hey, I think I've mastered what this looks like in its entirety and I'm ready to move on. And then I'll be slowly just updating you guys on supplies, on things that are exciting me. If you want to know what things I'm doing lifestyle wise, then share that. What do you guys want to see? What do you if we want to do a Q&A? I haven't done a Q&A in a long time. Leave all those questions, those details, those thoughts, things that you want to see down in the comments. I'd love to check those out. Again, thank you for all the love and encouragement during this season of my life. I could not have done it without so much support from, I wouldn't call you guys strangers, just acquaintances that I have never met or those that I have those that I've shared meaningful conversations with outside of this. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Again, if you would like to check out the birth story of Theo Alexander, go ahead and check it out on my Spoonful of Hope. And until next time, guys, I can't wait to get back into this with you. Have a good week. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.